Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wednesday, September 2nd. Happy hump day. Today's workout, our warm-up. We got a gymnastics warm-up for you. We're going to hit some basic dynamic range of movement, dynamic range of motion before we get into our gymnastics movements. Today's movements, we're going to do a 10-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible in 10 minutes. The goal here is not to just bust it out. It's to move methodically, move smoothly through each movement to maximize your efforts on these. Starting out with a 30-second static top of ring hold, up to 30 seconds. You'll jump into a top of a ring dip position on the rings and hold yourself here best you can. Guys, if you can't do it with your feet off the ground, let's get on your tippy toes. Cool? You can even grab your box and put your feet up on the box in front of you to give you a little leverage against the box. Those at home, you can leverage yourself in between two items, or you can just hold yourself at the top of a chair sit-up, or you can just do a plank. Whatever works best for you. Once we're done with that, it is up to 30 seconds. We're going to do 7 5-second tempo ring rows. That means we're going to pull ourselves up for 5 seconds and then let ourselves down for 5 seconds for 7 reps. Just adjust your angle to make it a little bit easier on you if you need it instead of cutting the reps down. And then we'll do 7 3-second tempo push-ups. In push-up position, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 7 reps could be a lot on that, so adjust yourself like we did in yesterday's warm-up to accommodate, Monday's warm-up to accommodate for the difficulty. Bring the top side of your body a little bit higher to make it easier. Go down onto your knees for an assisted push-up if you need to. And then 10 hollow rocks. If you have a hard time with these hollow rocks, just go ahead and hold yourself in a hollow position for about 20 seconds. Should be good to go with that. Once we are done, we're going to do every 5 minutes for 4 sets. I got to go in and change it because how I'm looking at it now, it looks like 45 minutes of work, but it's not. It's just one round, but you're going for 5 minutes on different movements or different weights. At 0 minutes, you're going to do a max rep thruster at body weight. We're going to warm up to that. Take a few minutes to warm up. Max rep thruster at body weight. I understand not everybody can do body weight, so you just adjust accordingly. At 5 minutes, max rep thruster at 75% of your body weight. At 10 minutes, max rep thruster at 50% of your body weight. And then at 15 minutes, max rep thruster at 25% of your body weight. So a good example on mine would be 185, 135, 95, 45. Something along those lines in there somewhere. Those are just nice even numbers. What you're going to find, your recovery is going to go down a little bit. You're going to get to breathing a little bit. Now, this isn't for everybody. Those numbers are there if you can handle them. The idea is that you have a starting weight, whatever that weight may be, and then you whittle it down to something that's pretty close to an empty barbell. So let's say you can do 135, or ladies, you can do 95. That'll be your starting point, and we know that our ending point is 35, roughly, somewhere in there, depending on your overall body weight, but you get the idea. It's going to be a lighter weight down at the bottom. So now you know you have 2 weights to accommodate within there. For most people, it's going to be probably like in a 15 to 20 pound drop. Cool. Another option would be starting at 50% of body weight, which we've worked on a couple other clients. I'll go ahead and throw that in there. Maybe we do that instead. 50%, end at 25%, and then drop 10 to 15 between the 2 numbers. Cool. And again, if your overall strength on this isn't that great, pick something to start with, drop down in numbers, or just stay static with the same one and just get some work in. There's a bunch of ways to skin a cat on this one. For those with dumbbells or kettlebells at home, no barbells, every 5 minutes you're just going to do 30 thrusters, whether it's 2 or 1. If you have 2 that are lighter, great, do that. If you have one that's lighter, just knock out 30 thrusters, do 15 and 15. If you're at home, no thrusters for you today. It's 200 air squats 4 times. As fast as you can knock them out, get them done, have fun with that one. When we're finished with that, we're gonna do some accessory work. Staggered stance RDL. This is where our feet are in a slightly staggered position. The opposite hand of the forward leg will hold a weight or an odd object. Push your hips back, and you'll feel the forward leg, that hamstring, really tighten up. You'll also feel it a little bit in the back glute, the opposite leg glute and hamstring, but main area is going to be in the leading leg hamstring. We're going to get 10 on each side, and then you'll do 50 Russian twists with a weight of some sort. A Russian twist, have your feet set here, have your weight, turn, and touch the ground on either side. I want you to notice something when we're talking about this. It's a rotation at the trunk and not just moving the arms, right? I'm not doing this. This isn't doing anything for me. I'm holding, I'm staying equal through here, and I'm turning my whole trunk, trying to touch the ground on each side. If you can't quite touch the ground, don't worry about it. Just make sure we're getting those good rotations in here. For an added flair, you can lift your legs up. Those are for the super cool folks because it's very difficult to do, but the option is there. 3 sets. Then we're done with that. We're done for the day. We're going to go enjoy our Wednesday and probably catch you back here tomorrow.